how do you buy a house in this market in a way that's financially smart? Let's say you're a buyer and you do have to buy. Maybe you're military, you know, we get tons of military calls, or there's some other reason where you have to buy right now. And we've got a perfect hellstorm for buyers where prices are still historically high and interest rates are high. So what do you do? And there's a couple options. Let's just talk about one right now, one strategy that we're doing with our buyers. And that is, first thing I do is I would not look at first day on market homes. Rule those out. I'd only look at 30-day plus houses. Okay, hold on here. I need to change lanes. I think I'm in the carpool lane. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. So you've got you need to buy a house, high principal, high interest rate environment for a buyer. First thing I do is I'd only look at 30-day homes that have been on the market 30 days or more. So I'd target those houses. And the second thing I do is I would target homes with 40% plus equity or more. The reason I target those homes is we go approach the owner about seller financing, because this is how you reduce your interest rate. And this is also potentially, you might want to consider coming in with a large down payment to lower your principal so you don't end up underwater. Eventually rates will go down. That's just how it goes. You know, back in 2008, a little history here, rates shot up too, and then they shot back down. So this is a fairly consistent historical trend that we see. We did have inflation going into the 2008 crash. Not that there's going to be a crash. There's totally going to be a crash. But if I have to buy right now, I target 30 days or more on market. I target 30 days or more on market. And I would target owners with 40% equity or more. And you can see equity online. Sometimes you can see it as in the public on the county recorder's office. And if you can't see that, just send the properties to your agent, and we can get a ballpark idea of that by looking up county records on our end via a program we have on Realist. And if your agent can't do that, man, you know, I don't know if any of you noticed, you can call us. We know how to do all this stuff. So with the equity, 40% plus equity, what you do is we submit an offer with where you finance 50% of the property, traditional financing, whether that's conventional, VA, FHA, and then you owner finance the other 40% or 30%, and you down pay however much you want, 10, 20%, depending on your loan type and what the lender will allow. And we call that a 50-30-20 or a 50-40-10. And it's great. So let's say your 50% financed is at 7%. And owner financing, often we get for a very low interest rate, 1-2%, sometimes lower. And it's a win-win for the seller. They get some passive income. They get a real estate note. That's an asset to them. They also have some other advantages. And you get a low interest rate when you combine the 7% interest rate with the let's say a 1% interest rate. Combine that, you're looking at, you know, 4 or 5%. I'm just doing math while I'm driving, forgive me here. But that's called, so you lower your interest rate because you combine the interest rates. That's called a combined interest rate. So that is a great way to buy right now in this market. As this market continues, we are seeing more and more sellers willing to do transactions like this. And the reason you target 30 days or more on market is because at first, all sellers think they're just gonna sell it and be good and wash their hands of the house. But after 30 days, they start to realize, wait a minute, maybe I gotta look at some of these other options for the buyers out there. So that's the second thing on my mind.